Yo,
Yep.
am I live?
Yep.
I've been live. Oh, so you thought, wait a minute, and you went live, so we've been live for quiet for a minute?
Yeah, kinda.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. Hey, everybody. So excited to be here. I'm Gary Vaynerchuk, co-founder of Empathy Wines, along with my incredible partners, John Troutman and Nate Schroeder. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me look into the comments. I know we have some people lined up to taste along with us. Before I get into it, big shout out to my homie Jamie in Florida. He's a Dolphins fan, but he's one of my favorite peeps. We had an incredible night at Burns Steakhouse, and I just always remember that. He also visited me at the Epcot Wine Festival. He was an original OG Wine Library TV member, and his incredible wife let me know that it was his birthday today, and he's watching. So I want to give you a huge shout out, Jamie. I love you, brother. So we've got the Empathy wine tastings. We're going to taste through the rosé, the white, and the red. I know a ton of you bought this ahead of time. I know a lot of you have no idea what's going on because we're now blasting this on all my social, and you're like, what? About a week ago, I have sent out a promotion for people that have been paying attention and supporting, and we're going to get into the rosé first. So if you have 2018 rosé in your pocket, let's go with that first. We'll get into that in a minute, but I've got a lot of people lined up too. We did some special reach out to Empathy peeps, and I'm super excited. So let's see what's going on. Bailey Lowe, good to see you. Samara, what's good? Paul, what's good? Abrams, what's good? Let's get into the show, Dustin, and I'll get into the wines. Dan Cox is in the
What's
building.
happening, brother?
Dan, it's good to see you.
You too, man. How you been?
I've been really well.
Nice. How you holding up with everything?
Really well. You know, like to me, the reality of the situation is that it is what it is, and
Yep.
I like being a wartime general, so I'm going to navigate through this, and a lot of tough, just tough stuff. Looking at P&L, looking at the cost of bananas and travel, and do we have one too many secretaries? Do we want one too many VPs? Just looking at business, navigating first and foremost health of the family. Second, I was really on the attack and kind of gave back to some hospitals and kind of did my things that I like to do as a human. And third, CEO of a 1,000-person company and focused. And fourth, Gary V, kind of giving back. And so I'm living my life.
Nice. Nice. I love it, man. I've been loving the tea with Gary Vee too. It's been good.
They've been good, right?
Been really, really good.
Do you have the wine with you, or
I have the wine. So actually, I was looking for the rosé. I couldn't find it. We've been blasting through the red right now, and so I bought a lot. We have cleaned through. I've got like 2 cases left of the red, and I'm looking at myself like I don't know if I should be proud of that or ashamed of it. So
do our friends, have you had friends and others try it yet?
a lot of friends. So I did, after I have, garage full. So we sent out a lot to, over the holidays to people. And, the funny thing about it is, and especially with the rosé and the white, there's a lot of people who, and a lot of people in my community are red drinkers, and they've always been red drinkers. And I literally tell them, I'm like, this is the rosé and white wine for a red drinker, because there's so many layers to it. And I think it hits the palate of those people in a way that they enjoy the fruit. They love the complexity of it, and it doesn't need to be a huge tannenbaum like some of the reds they're used to. So a lot of people are loving it, man, that never have drank in, rosé or whites before.
It's interesting. The red is like our sales on the red are out of control. Like,
Yeah.
look, we have the advantage of knowing. By the way, Team Gary Vee, but more importantly, Nora, Nate, John, Stu, the rest of the team at Empathy. I'm seeing the live comments fly by. A ton of questions that you guys are going to have to answer. So get into the comments. We're live on YouTube. I see a lot of questions on Facebook and YouTube Live and Twitter. So check that out. Dan, I think that, listen, the what's so fun about this project is I'm calling 25 years of favors out, right? Like I'm in a place where, I mean, the red is a $55 wine.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. And we're drinking it as like a nightly, drink, feeling bad about it.
But by the way, that's the brand positioning. The brand positioning was, let's make the ultimate $20 wine.
And you guys crushed it. Like it's literally, it's good, dude. To the point where I've still got some white and rosé left, and I got to start working on that. But we've gone through the red.
You're going into the right time of year.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny. My dad is like obsessed with the white.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I don't drink. He's like an old Russian dude. He's like, I don't drink the rosé. I'm like, okay, Dad. But he, like, the white really caught him. And then so it's been really interesting to see what people love.
and I had a ton of friends that knew that I was going to be coming into a lot of wine. So I think they stopped buying wine for a little bit. And so everyone was like waiting. And I don't think they knew the concept that, last year that you shipped the rosé first, right?
That's right.
And so I started showing up to people's doors with, parties and everything and dinners with this rosé, and people are like, wait, what's going on? Because they knew I drink red. And I'm like, just try it. And everyone converts. Like the second they try the wines, and, people that, like I said, just don't drink. And I guess that was my question, is when you guys, when you and the team were developing this, did you have a specific palate in mind?
Yes, I'll explain that in 1 minute, but I got to give a huge shout out to Matt Abiri. Dustin, do a good job where people don't trick you if they're ordering it and they're actually ordering it now. Put them on the screen. Yeah, listen, I think that that we did, and I wish John and Nate were here right now because they'd be laughing. I was super instrumental in the flavor profile because I fucking had 15 years of I just know what people like. I know why the rosé. I know why people are obsessed with Whispering Angel, and I know why the rosé is dominating because I knew what was good about Whispering Angel from a fruit standpoint, but I also knew what Whispering Angel was missing from a balance and acidity standpoint. So I had a very specific mind. The red was very simple. I admire the Prisoner red so much. It is such a sensationally well-made, make America obsessed with you wine. It's so well made. And so we had a lot of ambition on going Whispering Angel style, tons of fruit, good complexity, all those Silver Oak Camus with, Prisoner drinkers, get them in for $20. So that's why that's a monster. The white was the most interesting one. The strategy was, I'm obsessed with Pine Ridge Chenin Blanc.
Okay. Yep.
And Camus Conundrum before it became Conundrum when I was a kid. And I was like, what if those two wines had a birth child with a little bit of Condrieu white Rhone thickness? I had a very specific strategy on all three wines.
You guys crush. I mean, literally, people who never would drink white are sucking it down. So it was impressive, and it was the way it tracked out last year. I think it was great too because it forced everyone to try wines they'd never or maybe weren't interested in trying, right? And that was when I talked to Nate and Trouty. That was one of the things we talked about. I was like, are you guys nervous that you're going to have these people that are never drinking a white wine or a rosé before get these bottles first before they actually get what kind of they bought into? And they said yes, but I mean, you over delivered. So
thank you, brother.
I think it turned
Thank you
out
so
great.
much. Thank you for all.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thanks for being part of it.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Dan is part of something called Club Empathy. I mean, he's bigger than that. He's been going ham on it. But thanks so much, Dan. Give me the screen, Dustin. Thank you. So everybody, if you're watching right now, we have a club called Club Empathy where you subscribe to getting one case a year of the rosé, the white, the red. But with it, you get a text service that helps you pick wine for bosses, sets you up with VIP trips in Napa. It helps you not have to worry about making decisions. You know how excited I am about Wine Text. The reality is that, that you have to decide, do I want this, do I not? What this does is allows you to really just get a great case of white, red, and rosé. And I'm going to do a special offer. For anybody that buys a Club Empathy subscription today and you email me the receipt. I'm going to have my admins gather them all. A special private Q&A session on Zoom coming up. So if you're, I gotta remember, what is it? Nate, Trout, can you guys text me what the cost is for Club Empathy? Because I want to be on top of it. I just want to be on top of it. So I'm looking at my phone. So hit me up, please. Let me know what the cost on that is. And we'll look at that. Also, Canada, you're in the building with this as well. Let's go to the next one. The rosé is killer. The 2018 rosé is killer. We also made the rosé to last a little bit. The 19 is going to be. Haley.
Hi, Gary. What's up? Chubb, dude.
Life is good.
Right?
Where are you from?
Hey, so I'm from Louisiana.
That's awesome.
First thing I want to tell you, I just want to tell you, like, you've just been such a huge impact on my life. I've read all your books, watch you all the time, follow everything. And last year, guess what?
What?
I went for it.
Good for you.
I did it. I did shit that I love. So
and are you happy?
Oh my God, that's the best part. We're not even making real money yet, but I'm happy.
Happiness over cash.
That's right. I went and bought a horse trailer, a used one, and I turned it into a mobile bar.
No
and
way.
Yes, and loves. I'm
Yes,
serving
Adam Guy,
empathy
this is live. Go ahead.
every chance I get. I'm serving empathy, and
Thank
everyone's
you.
loving it.
Thank you
Yes,
so
yes.
much. You're awesome.
So my question I wanted to ask you, ever since trying all of your empathy wines, absolutely love them. You know, the red, absolutely, like you said, it crushes. But what I couldn't help but notice is anywhere I go to my local liquor store, wine shop, whatever, try to pick up a $30, $40 blend, and I just can't find anything that compares to these. So what I wanted to ask you is, how did you guys decide on the varietals to use in these blends?
So that was easy. We were just going around to the best farmers, tasting it. The reason you haven't been able to have anything compared to this is it's an unfair battle. I had years of, yeah, I was in this since I was 14, all these relationships with all these farmers, plus a palate that understands American palate. And I mean, I'm going to say it again for everybody who's watching. If you haven't had empathy, it's $40 to $55 wine for 20 bucks. Because it is, because we got the right prices on the grapes, because I'm a good businessman and people did me favors. And it's just, it's, I almost feel weird about it because it's unfair to the other wines, um, because they are probably good $20 wines. We're just pouring a $40 wine, you know, like,
Absolutely.
so you're probably going and trying other things that are 12, 8. I mean, if you, this is at for everybody who's watching, if you spend 12 to 13 to $14 a bottle, you have to go to empathywines.com right now and buy a 3-pack of whatever, you know, wine you like. Big shout out to Nate giving me the examples here. So Club Empathy is 3 shipments. You get 3 billings. The case is 228, which is normally 240, so you get a 5% discount. And each is 12 bottles. So thank you, Nate, for that answer. So Haley, like the punchline is, it's an unfair battle. The reason you haven't been able to find it is because if I was a normal guy and paid the normal prices and didn't have 20 years of clout and the exposure, you know, we put in our flyers, we're blowing up the wineries, the vineyards names, and so it just would have been 35, 40, 50 bucks.
Easy. But I honestly, I try blends that are 40, 50, $60 and they still don't compare to this.
The reason that's happening is because, okay, so A, it's a crazy $20 wine. So B, we just tried to make an epic $40, $50 wine, right? So I think that's just skills. That's just knowing what you're trying to, I mean, we tasted like crazy. I mean, we were in Napa. I mean, John and Nate were there all the time. We'd go there and blend we'd taste for 8 hours.
Wow.
Thank you. By the way, big shout out to Dustin for putting the Kelly, you're a douche comment in here. Kelly, I hope I meet you in real life and change your mind. I love you, and I apologize that I come off that way. I know the jersey upsets people.
That's
Dustin, good
awesome.
shit, by the way. So Haley, I think, you know, the reality is that we grew up in an environment. John Troutman was very deep into wine. Nate was my intern at Wine Library when he was at Arizona State. So like, there was a lot of power behind it, and we were very confident in the blends we made. So I'm just very grateful for your comments. I appreciate it.
Oh, thanks. It meant a lot. It was super
Thank you.
nice talking to you.
So nice
Bye.
talking to you. Yeah, so we just tried the rosé. Let's go into the white, Dustin, before you bring on the next person. This is the 2018 white. So if you're tasting this along with me right now, everybody at home that bought this, let's get into it. I didn't really do this with the rosé, so I apologize, but I got a little surprise at the end. Let's go through this. So great golden color. You know, if you're lucky enough to have a white background, you know, I used to have a white cloth and I would look at it. Great golden color. Let's give it a sniffy sniff for you Wine Library TV fans. You know that terminology. Little sniffy sniff. Hey, Nate Trout. I mean, I see the comments in Facebook and YouTube going crazy. So let's make sure we put all hands on deck. Justin Abello, big shout out to you. I know you know your wine game. Anybody else from Team Gary? There's just so many questions coming through. Let's make sure we jump in there and answer. So real quick, the sniffy sniff. Now in the white, I get a little banana peel. Michelle Davis, big shout out to you. Dustin, anybody who's signed up for Club Empathy, pin them here and I'll give them a shout out. Until I do, don't take them away. That's correct color for Jamie. Wine Tex can't ship everywhere because of retail laws. Empathy, my winery, not my dad's liquor store, wine shop, can ship to most places. There's just a few states we can't, but Empathy does go to Illinois, to Texas. If you're in Illinois, Texas, places that have been wanting to do something, let me know. Canada, God, this smells great. White banana peel, a little clover, a hint of like Asian spice. This is beautiful. This is really good. Big shout out to Andrew Pezza. Does not like white wine, loves it. There it is. You know why I think a lot of people like it? And it just hit me. There's a honey, the viscosity, the thickness. This white wine is thick. It has like a honey syrupy kind of thing. Big shout out, Leslie. Thank you so much for signing up. Guys, honestly, if you drink wine, if you drink 3 cases of wine a year, instead of going to Ralph's, Publix, Total Wine, Bevmo, Binny's, instead of buying $12, $13, $14 wines that suck, or even worse, 20, like Haley the last person, $30, $40 wines that are okay. I don't believe that Empathy is organic. Nate Trout, help me here. I'm not sure what happens there. Help me there. The Jets helmet, Pedro, big shout out to you. Instead of buying $13, $14, $17 wine that's just okay, sign up for Club Empathy. Let's put up Club Empathy again. We can ship to New York, Briss. Club Empathy. Go to empathywines.com right now. Sign up for Club Empathy. Get the discount, the 5% discount, so it lowers the price below $20. Never have to think about buying wine. Always get a case of wine at the proper time. Spring for the rosé, summer for the white, fall and winter for the red. But tonight I'm doing something special. Anybody that buys Club Empathy, when you get your confirmation receipt, email me to Gary@VaynerMedia.com. Thus, I don't know if you could put Gary@VaynerMedia.com here so everybody knows the email. Email me the receipt. My team will reach out to you tomorrow. And next week or the following week at the latest, private 1 hour, maybe even longer, jam session for the people that signed up tonight, answering your business questions, your entrepreneurial questions, your mindset questions. If you go to empathywines.com right now and sign up for Club Empathy, not a 3-pack of red, no, a full subscription, a case a year of the red, the white, the rosé. And by the way, the 1 hour with me is going to be epic, but I'm telling you right now, the concierge white glove text service with Nora and the rest of the team, when you have to buy your boss a bottle of wine for her, you could just text and be like, what should I buy for $100? Or when you go to a restaurant, you say, I'm going to Per Se tonight. What wine should I order? It's literally concierge white glove service. Everybody who signed up for Club Empathy that is friends with me is like, oh, fuck, I don't even care about the wine. The fact that I got this VIP trip in Bordeaux or Oregon or Napa, or you hooked up my sister for her wedding, like, it's super proper. Let's go, Justin. Finally purchased. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. This white wine is bomb. Let's go to the next person.
Hello,
Ladies, I didn't know you guys were going to be here. What's
Stop
up?
it. Of course we're here. We had such a big glass and it's gone.
Ladies, how much fun did we have on the podcast?
Wow. I mean, we could have talked for hours and hours.
Have people reached out to you and said they loved you, or like they found you because of the podcast, or it was one of their favorite things?
Of course. Obviously. We have mutual audiences.
Fair enough.
So
How are you guys?
great.
Okay, talk to me about the white and the red. What are you guys feeling right now?
Delicious.
I mean, okay, you know me. I'm not a big wine girl, but I'm learning so quickly. No, don't do that. Yeah, you suck it, eh? That's what. Don't say that.
You
Do
suck
that.
it.
No, don't
It's
say
the honey. It's the honey notes I'm really feeling. It's a warmness. Yeah.
Yeah. No. He's still doing it. Okay.
Kat is learning to like wine. I mean,
Yeah.
I drink a lot of wine and I need her with me on my side. And
I'm impressed with her going right to red and not white and rosé. She's a baller. She comes right out the gate hot.
I'm a big chocolate girl. It feels like a little bit like it's replacement
dessert
for me. Yeah, I like it.
So she likes red better, but I need her on my white train too.
I'll get there, babe.
So how do I get her there? And can she get there?
Look, some people, listen, it's like anything else. Like, some people are not meant to enjoy wine, which is amazing.
Like cilantro. Like cilantro.
Correct. For me, for example, cilantro tasted like soap, and I didn't like it at first.
Yeah.
I had that palate. But what I love about wine is a lot of people, here's the biggest reason that wine struggles. Everybody thinks that you need to know something. It's
Right.
pretentious. It's why Wine Library TV exploded in 2006 on YouTube. I was just a normal Jersey boy and like, look, you don't have to know anything. You just have to know what you like. Like, you know, if you like the way that red just tasted, then you win. And if you don't, then you don't have to because everybody else said you do. Like for some reason, wine, unlike beer, unlike hard alcohol, unlike food, was put in this place like you had to fucking know something. And it made no sense.
You know, Nat and I don't discriminate against any type of alcohol. We're very open-minded, including wine. And I think you have to give her a go more than once. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah,
just,
I mean, when you said before, if you drink 3 cases of wine a year, I'm like, do you mean a month, Barry?
You mean a week? A week?
Oh wait.
I was like, a year? Oh my God.
You know, we go on tour. We go on tour, Gary, and we go to all the cities. And our moms, our community consumes more alcohol in one night than the venues do in a whole month.
But we don't get a cut of the liquor bill.
Change up the business model.
That's right.
But I mean, no, wine is culturally something that moms like to talk about and chitty chat about. And it is something that really resonates with us. And we love your wine. We have it backstage often. You don't even know about it.
Yeah, and we drank
you
2 bottles in your office that
I'm
hour.
aware, ladies.
You know what?
Hey, real quick, how are you guys doing? You guys good?
We're good. You know, we've got 7 kids, and we're obviously, our kids aren't together, so they're crying, but we're doing well, and we're looking at the bright side, and we know that we're going to get out of this, and it's going to be okay.
We feel like we were built for this.
I agree. Ladies, put out your handles and your URLs because I want everybody who just fell in love with you in 8 seconds to know who you are.
Catnet everywhere. Literally, we're a walking gong show.
Spell cat.
ANDNAT, and it's your place to laugh because if you're not laughing, you're crying.
That's
and
right.
we're gonna get through it, guys. That's why we're here.
Get through this. We're gonna get out of you.
You know what, Gary? See,
Ladies, I've always said that I was the 3rd member of this fucking crew.
Yeah, there. Right in the
we're gonna
social
come back
distance.
to New York. That's our first stop once this shit clears out the way, and we're coming back.
Tom Price.
And
Go ahead,
we're
I'm sorry.
finding you, and we're doing. We have Cocktails and Conversation. It's a YouTube podcast, and we've done Mel Robbins, and we've done all the people, and we're coming to get you.
Coming to get you.
Done. Love you, ladies. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Taking a look at the receipts if any of them come in. Club Empathy. Welcome to the come. Puneet Sapra, you are in the building. Ian Walmsley, big shout out to you. Welcome to the building. Let's see who else. All right. Gonna look for some more. Let's get back into this. Email me the receipts. If you go to empathywines.com and become a club member, which is a case of wine a year, email me the receipt and you will be part of a very special live stream with me. But more importantly, you'll be getting 3 cases of wine a year of $40 to $50 wine for $20. And you will have concierge white glove service in your wine needs, which I'm very proud of. Let's keep this going.
Gary, how's it going?
Wellness habit. Real quick, my man, real quick. I saw somebody ask about existing club members. I'm going to come up with something special, different for you. Tonight's a night to really shotgun Empathy Wines this year. By the way, wine sales are through the roof. Winetext.com has exploded. Clearly, everyone's home and fucking drinking, my man. Get that out of here, Dustin. Tonight's Empathy. All right. What's good, my man?
Hey, I want to know, I ordered the 3-pack. Unfortunately, it won't come till tomorrow, though. So
Fuck. I'm sorry.
I know.
That's right, brother.
I ordered it last week, so I was hoping to get here in time for this.
too.
But
No
we're
worries,
drinking.
brother.
My
How are
parents.
you?
I'm well, healthy. Business is struggling, not making much money right now because it's all one-on-one.
Did you have something saved up, or are you just kind of having good perspective and saying, look, this sucks, but fuck it?
Second, I have stuff saved up. A lot of it's going to my wedding though. That's in September. Fingers crossed.
Congratulations.
My fiance is stressing about it, so hopefully it's not that. Hopefully it doesn't go till that long. But
just keep thinking about perspective. Remind her that you're healthy. If it pops back up and you can't do it, like obviously a wedding is an iconic moment for everybody, let alone a bride. I have a lot of empathy for it, but always remind her to keep perspective. Like there's people dying, you know, and if you have to push I mean, I had a good friend I've had 4 good friends push weddings from this spring and summer, already 4. Yeah. So, you know, just keep her spirits up. Okay, bro?
I'm working on it. Also, just
Anything I
want
can
to,
answer for you while we're jamming?
yeah. Well, first, I just want to thank you. You saved me. I don't know how much money. I haven't added it up yet, but I was considering going back and getting an MBA, and I started watching your content. And I was like, this is because I do not like school, homework, tests, anything like that. And so
I'm proud of you.
you saved me,
Good for you.
saved me a ton of money because I was not
Good for
wanting to go back and do that to be able to run my business better. And so I've learned a ton from you and saved a ton of money along the way too. So
That makes
I
me happy.
appreciate that.
Anything I can answer for you while I'm here?
Yeah, well, my question was, it's pretty rudimentary, I feel like, but is there a specific reason? I know that there's two different, I know there's bigger glasses, smaller glasses, red, you typically drink with
the oxygen that comes in to break up the acidity and the tannins to let the flavors through. There are a lot of reasons people don't like things is because they're bitter, but air and aging break down that tannic bitterness and gets you into the fruit, the strawberries, the blackberries.
Is it the actual opening or is it the glass itself?
The opening.
So the wider the opening for more reds.
Here's a fun fact for everybody. Red wine, if you got a big red wine, opening it at 8 a.m. before you go out to work, it's a little surface, but because you won't drink it to 8 p.m., one of my favorite hacks, if you don't have a decanter, and breathing for red wines is a monster, open it in the morning before you go to work and drink it at night. You'll be blown away. Yeah, and by the way, even better, pour one glass, literally like this, sitting on your counter until you come home. You'd be blown away by how that wine glass tastes compared to the next pour because the oxygen broke down the tannin structure to get you to the fruit. Think of it like as something you got to penetrate to get to the good stuff.
Awesome.
I appreciate you, bro.
I have been shooting you some emails the last like week or so, and I'm doing it every day until I got in front of you. So I would love, I know this is about wine tonight, but I would love to possibly, I've been watching Tea Time since it started, and I'd love to get on.
We'll get you on Tea Time. Just email whoever you talk to and we'll get you on tea.
Awesome. Perfect.
All right,
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Yep,
all right, big shout out to Thomas Prince. Big shout out to Corey Gardner. Big shout out to Leslie Shocklick, excuse me. Candace Castanga, Haley Halverson, Amanda Helper. Big shout out to everybody joining the club. I'm excited for this live. We're gonna do something special, a little secret for them as well. All right, my opinion on decanting, yes. Let's keep it going. Decant, get a $20 decanter. Don't get anything too crazy. Matty Pat.
What's up, Gary? How are you?
What's up, fam?
What's new?
What's new is I love life. I love the curveballs of life. Like I spent 12 hours today in shitty conversations of like how to do the right things by the business and by the employees of it. And then I started it with Tea Time and just helping people. Big shout out, Jason. Thank you for signing up. And now I'm hanging out with you guys drinking wine, getting lit up on one of my favorite wines. Bro, I'm on the red. Dude, have you had this yet?
That's what I was waiting for.
Have you had it yet?
I'm about to pour right now.
Pour it right now. Go with me. We're going to do this together. This is so fun.
All right.
Oh, Mark Rulio, thank you for the 3-pack. Thank you so much. By the way, obviously I want the club empathy people because honestly, I want to take away the thinking from you. You're going to get a ridiculous rosé, white, and red every year. Just get in the club. But if that's over your budget, getting a 3-pack of the rosé, the white, the red would mean a lot to me. Thank you for that. So, my man, sniff first.
Indeed.
First of all, look at the color. One of the things with red wines that I like, put your fingers on the other side. Exactly. Notice how you can't see your fingers through it.
Yeah.
So that's a dense red wine. Now swirl. Let's get the air in there. Swirl. Obviously, I have the advantage of having a table. You're doing it freehand, so my swirl is a little bit tougher than yours, my man. All right, now sniff. Now, none of this bullshit kind of like cordial. I want your fucking schnoz in there. You smelling anything? Are you a wine drinker in general?
Not usually. I'm usually a beer and tequila guy, but
I love it.
You got
I
me
love
on
having
this.
you on board. I love it.
Yeah.
So go in your nose. Check this out. Ready? Blackberry jam. Like, notice how it doesn't taste exactly like a fruit, but takes more like a concentrate and like a jam.
Yeah.
I get a little hint of cedar. Like, look, some of this shit is gonna be like, what the fuck's he talking about? But the
No,
more you do it, it actually
I got a
happens,
woody sense in there,
right? You do get the woodiness. That's
Yes.
vanilla. That's from the French oak.
but
All
it's
right,
the
ready?
nuance of like I'm not gonna know cedar or anything like that, but I can tell something natural in there.
It is woody. All right, let's give it a whirl. I mean, sip. Now, what I like is if you're a bourbon drinker, like this has the power on the backside.
Yeah.
To, you know, our kind of like little gray and black beards
Yes.
that you and I have. Like if you're a bourbon guy or gal, this wine will crush for you.
Yeah.
This is like a bourbon drinker's red wine.
Yeah. It's got a like right here. Like I can kind of
Mhm.
feel it. So yeah. Yeah. Very good.
What are you up to? Where are you at? How are things?
Burbank, California. Hanging tight. We got a little rain here, but surviving. Doing all right. Can't complain
What do
too
you
much.
do?
Got my kids here. My kids spending all day on TikTok, but you know,
I love it. What's the kid's name?
Kylie, she's right here. You wanna say
Kylie.
hi? Come here. She wants to say you probably got her on TikTok. Where is she? Come here.
Kylie, how's TikTok action?
Good.
You having fun?
Occupies most of
You
her
want
day.
me to introduce you to Charlie D'Amelio and Addison Ray?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Matt, send me an email. We'll hook something up. A little surprise
Definitely.
for her.
We'll
All
do
right.
that, man.
Maddie,
Yeah, I had a
thank you so
question for
much,
you.
bro. Oh, please go ahead.
The bottles, the design.
Shit, this is good. Yeah,
I noticed the red is slightly different than the white and the rosé. Was there a particular reason for that, or just
the white and rosé. If we did the red there, that would be a Burgundy bottle, and that's Pinot Noir. This is a little more classic Bordeaux or red bottle. So it's just a little like wine nerd shit. It doesn't really mean a whole lot.
okay?
So that's the reason.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Well, hey,
Awesome,
I
bro.
appreciate everything. I found
Thank
out
you,
about
Maddie.
you in March of 2016 from
How?
Rich Roll, the podcast.
That was fun.
Totally didn't like you. And
I get
wrote
it.
you off for a year.
I'm a little
And
tough
then-
at first sometimes.
Yes. But then about a couple of years ago, I started seeing more of your content and started following a lot more. And it really like hit me right here. So I appreciate that. Keep it up, man.
Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for not writing me
Most
off on the first
definitely.
time. All right, brother.
Keep up the
Take
good
care.
work. All right.
It's so fun. My mom's in the background right now, and I'm sure she's like, how could anybody not understand that he's the best? I know you, Mom. You're the fucking best. All right, let's keep this going. Lester, what's good? I have a surprise, by the way. I
Hey,
have a
what's up,
surprise
Jared?
fourth wine tonight. What's good, Lester?
Everything's good, man. We're hanging out in Southern California now, and I've turned my motorhome into my temporary home office. So
I love that, man. It's a hustle. How you doing?
that's what we're good. Yeah, things are good. Trying to keep business rolling. That's I think I'm
What do you do?
busier right now. We do like building automation, parking systems, revenue collection. That stuff's hit pretty hard at the moment,
Yeah, I'm
but
sorry.
we're trying to be there for our clients, so we're getting it done.
I
But
appreciate it. What do you got with
some-
you? What do you
got the
think,
red.
dude? Talk to me. Talk to me
So-
about your wine journey, how you're into wine, how you got into wine, how you think this wine is.
So I grew up in Northern California, and if you're from
So you're
Northern
in it.
California,
You're
yeah,
in it.
so you also know that one of the best kept secrets is Lodi, California.
You notice
And
I loaded up on Lodi.
I'm a huge Red Zen fan, so this has been fantastic. I let my wife try it. The first thing she said was like, "It's like the best red I've ever had," and she's really not totally into red, so we're good. So why
Thank
did you? I know you got some of the grapes from Lodi, right?
A ton. I'm
So
obsessed with Lodi. I think Lodi is wildly underrated.
best kept secret in the area.
I could. By the way, if Robert Mondavi just happened to stumble into Lodi, big shout out Scott. Thank you so much for signing up, brother. If Robert Mondavi stumbled into Lodi instead of Napa, Lodi would be the number one spot. Lodi is unbelievably underpriced.
Absolutely.
I'm a
That's cool. Hey.
huge fan. Go ahead, brother.
You know, I picked up the red, and I noticed it's got the deepest punt of any bottle I've ever noticed.
You like that? So my man here is going nerdy. Punt is the space under here. Yeah. I mean, I do think that packaging. I think about everything, right? So, we knew we had it. To your wife's credit, because she's drinking a $45, $55 bottle of wine, she knows what she's doing. 2, I do think packaging matters. Clearly you're about wine. So like, look, this, Caps Caddy, a bunch of other things. Most $100 wines go in this bottle because they're a little more expensive. I was willing to give up a little profit to have a proper presentation. I knew that I was delivering a $55 wine, but I thought it would be good for people that knew, like you, Lester, that subconsciously you're like, okay, this reminds me of the packages of wines that I spent 55, 60, 80, 90, $100 for. So I think all those little subtle things matter.
I do too. Yeah, it's all about the details.
100%.
Hey, thank you for everything you do. I think I stumbled into your content kind of around the time you did it was Toys R Us was going out. You did a piece of content where you were Innovator Dive.
Right?
It did.
Thank you,
I quit my executive job and went and jumped off into something new and started podcasts and all kinds of shit. And it's all still going and it's working good. And thank God I did it, because with the economy the way it is, I'm into something much better than I was. So
I'm proud
thanks
of you.
for what you did.
Thank you so much. Happy to give.
Cool.
Thank you for taking the information and running with it. I put out a ton of content. Most people just look at it.
No, it's good, man. You gotta, you said it too, right? And all your stuff was action.
Action. Thank you, my friend. Take care of yourself. Ryan Adam, thank you so much. Ryan Adam said right after this, he's going to sign up for Club Empathy. Nate, keep him honest. All right, let me go back to the inbox. Some shout outs. Let's see. Boom. Matt Gottlieb, thank you so much. Mattingly Messina, what a name. Christina Privet, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dustin Tappan, welcome. Rory Kane, welcome. Michelle Davis, welcome. This is fantastic. Thank you guys so much for joining Club Empathy. To that point, if you're just joining us, Club Empathy, you get a case of each wine, 5% discount. You get billed once the wine ships. The rosé around this time of year, the white around this. Lisa Ann, why can't you order? Team, help out Lisa Ann. The white this summer, the red in the fall. Each year, it's the easiest way. You don't have to think. You just get a ridiculous $40 to $50 value shipped to you at $20. Stop thinking. Just join the subscription. Plus, with Club Empathy, couple things. One, you get the concierge tech service to handle all your wine needs. You're doing a trip to Napa. You need help picking out a wine. You're going to a restaurant on a fancy date. We'll help you. Literally on the other side, a human replying to you. And then finally, the big one, the reason everybody's joining the club tonight. If you go to empathywines.com right now and join Club Empathy, which is the 1-year subscription to get a case of each, and send the receipts to me, Dustin, put it up at Gary@VaynerMedia.com. Big shout out, Joe Kaplan. Welcome to it. If you email me the receipt that you joined Club Empathy, we will email you back tomorrow or early the following day with information of a private live stream with just me, small group. It's not a lot of you so far, so it's gonna be a small group. We'll jam. I'll help you with business advice, one-on-one, free consultation, doing anything. A little added value to get crazy tonight. If that's $600 and change dollars or $720 or whatever that range is, he actually gave me the information. Let me go to that. If that's too expensive, which I have a lot of empathy for, let me just go back to it. To $228 a piece, so $720 with the 5% discount. If that's slightly under $700 is too much, a 3-pack would mean the world to me. Big shout out to Bacchus, which is our Lodi supplier. Thank you for that, John Troutman, with the information. Let's keep this going.
Gary,
what's good, bro? What's up, my fan?
What's going on, man? What's happening?
Life is good. Life is good, bro. You?
Life is good, man. All things considering. I'm actually in the wine biz, and life goes on. The tasting rooms are closed, but the farm don't stop. The vineyard is always open.
And you're in Carolina, right? North Carolina?
Yes, sir.
You doing Cab Franc Viognier in that region?
No Viognier. Viognier, for whatever reason, became the Virginia grape, man. I'm staying with cultivars that we can grow well. So like Cab Sauv, we're actually looking at getting rid of, man. I mean, Cab Sauv being the most widely grown grape. It's just, I don't know, me personally, bro, I find it hard to do it justice.
It's not an East Coast varietal.
It's not, man. And here's the thing.
Not.
I mean, you can do it well once every 5 years, at least where we're at.
You're not competing with Bordeaux in fucking California. It's not
understood. I mean, if anything, I tasted our cabs next to some Bordeaux wine and some Napa wine last week. A couple $100 bottles because we just wanted to see where we're at, man. And
real quick, I apologize. Real quick, I'm just
shoot, man. Yeah,
real quick. Brandy Martinez Lemke and Lisa Ann are saying they're putting their credit card in and it can't work. Hey team, let's make sure that we, Stu, good job jumping in there. Let's make sure. Nate, I told you not to do an update to the website right before I went on live. Nate made fun of me, but I'm telling you, Nate, tonight people are buying Empathy finally for the first time. Parker, keep going.
Dude, we're just trying to influence that big, bold tannic red wine in the winery. You know, we got into some really cool stuff in the winery this year, looking at California, like Lodi, Napa, like the stuff you've been talking about with the last few folks. 1 gram per berry. So we're between Sunier and Pasamento doing some fruit drying. We can make some big ass red wine, dude. Trust me. It can be done.
Send me some
pulling the
examples.
fruit out of the vineyard is the
Bro,
question.
nothing would make me happier than putting North Carolina on. I'm a big fan.
Dude.
Gia, big shout out. Thank you for joining us. Bro, I would love to put North Carolina on. Send me some fucking samples. I'd love.
Dude, please send me your email or send me like a PO box, whatever, and I'll get you some wine.
Email me. It's Gary at VaynerMedia. Email me and I'll put you on.
I got you, dude. I will send it to you as soon as we're done, brother. I was gonna ask you at the end, man, and I'm happy as hell to hear you say that. I wanted to send you something because I want you to taste my shit.
I want to taste.
But
I want to taste.
Shout out to my winemaker. Actually, I'm not gonna say my shit. This is a shout out to Justin Taylor, man. This is his stuff right here. I unfortunately don't have Empathy here yet, man. So, but I'm in. Yes, not it's about to be. My wife's in the other room ordering it because I feel like an ass not having it on the way yet.
Bro. Thank you for doing that. We really appreciate the support.
But, oh, of course, man. Dude, I totally love the message. I mean, the first time I read it, I remember going to bat for you on Facebook one night. Somebody
was shitting on me?
Somebody was shitting on Empathy. Why Empathy? And I'm talking for the farmer, man, because, you know, that resonates with me. It resonates with my family. It's so, true, I mean, I went to bat and I got an instant reply from Empathy, man. Oh, it was awesome.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, your people were on it, man.
Thank you, bro. Listen, keep pushing. Send me your wine. I want to give some love. If I like it,
Please
I will
do.
Shout it. I'll give you that $100,000 cosign.
Oh yeah,
free. You're a good dude.
I can't send you my Super Bowl, dude, but I'll send you something good. I promise.
I can't wait. Please. Take
Cheers,
care.
brother.
Stay well.
Thank you so much.
Man, this red is fire. Mom, Dad likes the red? And you? No. But you guys like the white better? Both of you. A lot. You know what's crazy is Bertrude. My sister, who doesn't love red, loved. Now listen, you guys all love me and you like it more, but it made Liz start drinking red wine. All right, what else is going on here? The site is empathywines.com. Stu, Nate, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about errors. Nate, I saw your comment that everything's fine, but I'm telling you right now, I see people having issues with the website, and Nate, you fucked with it today, so I'm mad. Empathywines.com. Big shout out to everybody. Go and subscribe to Club Empathy, which is a case of each subscription. If you do, email me your receipt to Gary@VaynerMedia.com. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Geza Varga, big shout out. Corey King, welcome to the club. Ronald Edwards Jr., welcome to the club. Geza Varga, which we got already. Corey Watson, welcome to the club. Corey King, welcome to the club. Corey's on fire. Sam Meldon, welcome to the club. Lindsay Carney, welcome to the club. David Bordeaux, what a great last name. Welcome to the club. John Texiera, welcome to the club. Lucky Beach Slots, welcome to the club. Carl Winkhoff, welcome to the club. Cody Lawhorn, welcome to the club. Emily Lane, Rob Gardner, Scott Grice. I mean, what I know is this. I know I made $40 wine for $20. I know that a lot of you waste time deciding what label's nice at the liquor store or the supermarket. I know a lot of you will drink rosé in the summer and spring, drink white wine occasionally, summer and year round, red wine always. I really believe this. I really think the number one thing you should do is go to empathywines.com and sign up for Club Empathy. And if you sign up for the membership club, which is a case of each, does it matter description? Yes, it matters. It's the goal. It's the platinum. The case of each gets you to the subscription Q&A. So case of each, the platinum, which comes in under $700 a year, which is under $20 a bottle. You only get billed when it ships, so 3 times a year. I'd love to have you. Tonight, if you sign up for Club Empathy at empathywines.com, send me the receipt to Gary@VaynerMedia.com. Put that up, Dustin, and I will be sending you an email back within 24 to 48 hours with a a date and a time where I will go private, closed video with you and everybody else who bought it tonight, answering business questions, hanging out, drinking some wine, and so a little added value. The big added value to Club Empathy, in my opinion, besides getting swag, which I know a lot of you love, is the text concierge service, where you get a phone number after you sign up, and you can literally text questions, ask for us to set up your Napa tour. I've had over 50 people tell me that the concierge service was worth $700 a year. They don't even give a shit about the wine. So tonight's the night. Sign up for Club Empathy, empathywines.com. Go there now. Send me the receipt. I'll give you a shout out on here right now. Thank you, Josh. I think the swag is awesome. That was a little surprise and delight. Let's go to the next one.
What's up, Gary?
What's good,
Virtual
bro? How are you,
cheers.
RJ? Virtual cheers, bro. Are you drinking the red?
I am drinking the red. I opened it an hour or so ago.
All right, don't make me feel nice. Don't be kind. What do you think about it?
We've tended to be a red house. We were blown away by it when it got here.
Were you surprised? A lot of people hurt my feelings, RJ. A lot of people emailed me and were like, whoa, I didn't expect it to be so good. I was like, dude, this is what I fucking did my whole life.
Yeah, no, I had no doubt. But what happened is after, I think when we signed up for Club Empathy, we were in the season for red. Was our first shipment that we got. Immediately, I ordered the multi-pack so I could try the other ones. And really, I would say that opened me into wanting to explore white more because the white was so good. And
RJ,
then just the other.
When I made the white wine, you don't even know what that just meant to me. I literally was like, if I make a red wine drinker's white, if you go back to episode 2 of Wine Library TV, I talk about, I want to get people to try new wines because everybody thinks you graduate to red. You know, it's like, oh, that's where it is. But if you talk to real hardcore wine nerds, Rieslings, Champagne, like white wine's incredible. That makes me so happy. And by the way, so many foods would do so much better if you're eating kind of healthy, you know, salmon, you know, shellfish, like salads. White wine is the bomb.
Yeah, absolutely. And I saw yesterday, I hopped on your wine text.
Oh, you bought the cab?
Well, I just signed up for it, so I did see it come in
today.
But then I was on the website and the wine of the month, and the whole pitch being, "Hey, expand your palate." I'm totally in. I'm signing up for it. So
thank you so much.
I'm very excited to experience new and more wines.
How'd you first get into wine?
So my fiance was more of a wine drinker. When we met, it was kind of one of those things where I wanted to share that with her.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
And so that was like, literally, it was like whatever she was drinking, I would try.
That's
and
awesome.
then
And you finally got into it.
We've taken a handful of
Real
trips
quick,
to
RJ, I apologize. Vino Mofo. I've seen a ton of people from Australia. Can I get this to Australia? Yes. Australia, New Zealand, Singapore. Vino Mofo has the wine. Go ahead, RJ. You taking some trips?
We've taken some trips to California through Sonoma and all around Santa Barbara, different areas. Even in Georgia, we went wine tasting. So that's helped me find more wines by just going to tasting rooms and sitting down and saying, "Show me what's up."
I love that, brother. I love that.
Yeah.
Are you on Wine Text? Have you signed up yet?
Just signed up the other day.
You said.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what's your favorite wine? Let's take Empathy off the table just for fun for everybody who's watching. What's your favorite wine?
So
what have you what have you liked in the past?
There's a winery in where in Sonoma? Healdsburg.
Jamie, did you see your shout out? Go ahead, RJ.
McCrosty Estate.
Oh, I love McCrosty. Such good wines.
Beautiful
great
place.
Chardonnay, great Burgundy, Pinot Noir, great wines.
Yeah, we'll definitely make a intended trip to go visit their property and hang out.
RJ,
there, so.
Did you sign up for the case a year, the platinum, the Club Empathy?
So I recently signed up for the 6 bottles. I need to go platinum.
When you go platinum and you go on trips, you literally text the phone number and you're like, "Yo, I'm going to Sonoma," and they will literally take care of everything. Like literally, there's no reason to not sign up for the 12 bottle. because if you like, you listen, for people that don't go to Napa or take these trips, maybe, but for you, you have to go to Platinum.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
Awesome. Thank you,
We're
brother.
in Vegas, so it's an easy trip.
It's a great trip. And Vegas has so many master sommeliers and so many great restaurants.
Absolutely.
Awesome, brother. Thank you for watching my stuff. Thank you for supporting.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Take care.
Have a good one.
Stu, yes, there's a website called vinomofo.com. If you're in Australia, that is where you can get Empathy. Let's keep this going. And this all right, the surprise is coming up soon. Mom, 7:30. Chase, what's good?
What's
to
good,
see you,
Gary?
bro. Look at this little one. It's so cute.
Yeah, the last time I saw you was at your office when I was finding out if he was going to be a boy or girl. Obviously, he's a boy.
Clearly. How are you?
How are you?
So good. How are you?
I'm good. You know, drinking extra wine because we're home with him.
Dude, Wine Text and Empathy are like having record days every single day, and it's thrilling to me because, again, where do you live?
I'm in Tampa, but grew up in Jersey.
Right. So, like, Tampa has a good store, B21. Do you know that store?
No, I got to look it up though.
There's a good store, B21, and you're lucky. So, like, most people. So, like, where did you buy your wine before? Total Wine or like the supermarket?
Wine Text now. I got 12 of that white that came out 2 days ago that Brian shared and everybody, and I was like, all right. And I didn't start liking white until me and my wife went on our honeymoon to South Africa. And I had a couple of whites. I'm like, oh, this is good. And between that and the super tasting in, what was that, 2018?
Yes, I remember when you came up. That was awesome. I'm gonna do a big thing this year for the super tasting. Super tasting is a tasting in West Orange, New Jersey. That all the proceeds go to charity, Susan Komen Breast Cancer Foundation, the Crohn's Foundation, that my dad puts on. I started years ago in West Orange at the Manor, which is an incredible place. My sister got married there. Big shout out to Liz. I see her in the comments. And that'll be in October, so I'm looking forward to that. I love
great realtor too.
Stuff. Yes, she is a great realtor. Thank you for that shout out. She is selling homes during Corona. That's awesome, bro. What do you got popped there?
I got he's gnawing on the cork teething.
I see it.
But I got the white right now. I love it. I like the red, but I think I like the white better.
Dude, my dad stunned me. My dad's a red guy, and he literally Justin Novello, who's married to my beautiful sister, one of the best human beings I know on earth, right here. One of the best human beings I know on earth, Justin Novello, also at his prom at the Manor, his wedding and prom. Justin, that's some crazy shit.
Full circle.
Full circle. Bro, thank you for the support with Empathy. We're really proud of it. And thank you for Wine Text. And by the way, tomorrow's Wine Text, if you drink Pinot Noir, is fucking crazy. This is a Empathy day, but get ready for that Pinot.
For sure.
You well?
Yeah, all good. You know, the consulting biz went down a little bit. I've been helping my mom run her charity, so we're not able to feed the kids as much. But my meatball business, I'm getting that going, even firing now. So we're good to go.
Dude, this is going to lead to opportunity and innovation. You know,
that's what I've been saying. And my brother-in-law, you know, shout out to Greg Mullen in New York right now, volunteered to be on the front lines.
Big shout out to Greg. It's awesome. Thank you for being on tonight.
All right. See you later, Gary.
You got it, brother. All right. I got a little secret. You just got a preview. Gonna do a little rinsey rinse. That was unofficial. This is official. Big shout out to Nate and John, my partners. They got me the first bottle of the new rosé that everybody's going to be getting if you're part of Club Empathy, the subscription. This is literally the first time I'm tasting the final product. This is the 2019, not the 2018. All of you have the 2018. This is the 2019 that's about to hit your homes if you're on subscription. I think it's going to be another month or two before we make it available. I love what we did here on the back. Look at this. Big shout out to our vineyard. This is a big shout out to Scott and Marcus and Clay and Tom. We want to support our farmers like crazy. We learned a lot from last year's rosé. Dad, get over here. Get over here. Let me get off my mic. Can you hear me, Dustin? What about now?
Yep.
Dad, this is the first, actually, because I'm such a big fan of you. Why don't you taste this is the first tasting. I know you're not a rosé guy. Tell them the truth. It's okay. You're not a rosé guy.
Rosé guy, but once in a while, I don't mind to mix it up.
But you were blown away by the white.
White and red. Absolutely my favorite. Honestly. No,
I know.
no bullshit.
Guys, what's great about my dad, he shoots it straight as fuck.
Right.
Like the straightest fucker I know. No, really. When he told me he was blown away by
Not
the white.
politically correct.
Completely politically incorrect. We can't even put it. We probably can't even have him on the internet. But
That's right. Otherwise, would be.
you taste
I
the-
would have more followers than anybody.
Bring
in
it
the
on.
world.
Bring
No,
it
no,
on.
no, no,
Bring
no,
it on.
no,
You know,
no, no,
bring
no,
it
no.
on.
No, I
You would
can't.
lose 80% of the audience. All right.
It's true.
Taste the rosé.
Yeah. Let's cut the bullshit.
This is the
right?
2019 rosé. This is the first, literally the first tasting. You were the first guy. You are now officially, we can put it in your Wikipedia. You're the first guy to taste it.
I like it.
Now drink this out of the
Do you know-
bottle.
do you
Real
know-
quick.
wait a minute,
Hold
wait.
on. Taste this out of the bottle. Old school. Belarus style. That's the 18. All right, calm it down. Calm it down, Dad. Jesus Christ. No, listen, that was a lot. Taste this again. Because my dad's a showman.
It's different between drinking out of the bottle.
Fair
and,
enough.
And drinking out of the glass.
How do you like it?
It's very nice and pleasant. I guess that's what we're drinking tonight, right?
No, we're gonna drink. We're gonna drink the white. You're
Oh,
obsessed with
that's
this
right.
wine.
That's right. That's right.
That's your wine.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway, love you.
All right. Let me finish this off before I have dinner with my pops and mom. This is the 19 rosé. Oh, Jason. Oh, get in here, Jace.
Gary, what's up?
I'm like kissing my dad. You can get in here. What's good?
I got my red today, and I just popped it like an hour ago, and it's delicious.
You love it?
Love it.
Thank you, brother.
I watch your so it's good stuff.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for supporting.
Never drink with it. I rarely drink with it. After drinking it, people are saying we're going to go up to try.
Thank you.
Why not?
Thank you so much.
For the
Thank you for
rest of
supporting. I want to say hello before I bounce out. I got to go. Family dinner's hardcore in the Russian household, so I got to bounce. But thank you for the support. You're going to be blown away by the rosé and white.
Yeah.
All right, Dustin, get me in here. Let me give the official first tasting. This is the 2019. This will be available in a couple weeks. But if you're part of the subscription, this is coming to you first a month before you can buy just the rosé. One thing we tried to do with the 19, we read all the feedback. We tried to get let me get the echo out of here.
It's actually better that way.
Do you think it's better this way, audio-wise?
Yeah. I mean, I hear myself, which is a problem, but
you think it sounds better?
Yeah, because with your AirPods, it's really like whispery.
Hey, everybody, real quick. Did you like it better with no AirPods? Or with, like, do you like it better when I had the AirPods in, or do you like it better now? I'm just going to read the comments real quick. No. With AirPods, without AirPods. No pods. Nonetheless, I'm super proud of this. Like, you know, these are my babies, 2018, 2019. I just want to thank everybody for being part of this stream, excuse me. Look, I believe in what I'm about to say more than anything. If you buy 36 bottles of wine a year and you are not a part of Club Empathy, it's literally one of the biggest mistakes you're making. $45, $40, $50 wine for $20 less because they put a 5%. Nate, Trout, I don't know why you did this 5% discount, but fine. You get to be part of Club Empathy, which gives you the tech service that gives you concierge white glove service. Plus, tonight only, that's the final time I'm saying because I'm about to bounce to have dinner with my parents. Yes, the Greek Mike, big shout out to you for signing up. Oh, if you email me, put my email. If you email me your receipt, I'll give you a shout out here, be right at the end here. I see a lot of emails in my inbox, so people are signing up. I'm not stone geared, but I've had some wine. You get the concierge service, and tonight, if you go and join Club Empathy Wines, Club Empathy, the Platinum, the case a year, and send me in the receipt, you're going to be part of a private live stream next week or the following week, where I'll just answer your questions. We'll shoot the shit. We'll talk. Just want a little added value. But even if there wasn't added value, even if there wasn't the 5% discount, I genuinely believe that these are the most ridiculous $20 bottles of wine in the wine business, because I know the farmers. I love them. Big shout out to Nate and John. What partners I have. This is such a good look to give a shout out to our vineyards and our farms, why we have it. Club Empathy, sign up now. empathywines.com. If you can't afford it, because I get it, again, you get $228 billed 3 times a year when the rosé comes, when the white comes, when the red comes. Call it right around now for the rosé, summer for the white, fall for the winter. But if you sign up, I'm telling you right now, you don't have to go to the store and buy dumb shit. You're getting ripped off 90% of the time at Total Wine or Publix or Bevmo. You're just buying the wrong shit. The stuff they have stacked high, and I'm telling you right now, Canada, you can get Empathy Wines. Australia, you can get them. Just leave your comments in there. My team's in there answering very simply. If you sign up for Empathy Wines Club right now and email me the receipt, you'll be part of this wonderful night we've got lined up. I'm super excited about it. Thank you so much for all the support. Let me just go real quick here to some of the Sean Dempsey, big shout out. Daniel Himmel, big shout out. Chelsea Trulong, Justin, big shout out. That's all it said. The Iron Worker Lawy, Emmanuel. Let me get the full name. Emmanuel Pacadatis. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Sherry Freemel. Thank you for joining the club. Matt Abari, Crystal Mays, welcome. Lizette Davis, welcome. Brad Steinberg, Stephen White, Peggy Cutchy, William Faratoga, AC Hamilton, Patrice Harrison, Eileen Hayden, Joe Kaplan, Corey Watson, Anthony Olivia, Roland Edwards Jr.
May I ask if you could check your Twitter text thread? Because some people bought from Twitter.
Twitter text thread? Buyer, okay. Amanda Lou, big shout out. Twitter text. There's a lot of people. Listen, I'm trying to give as many shout outs as I can right here. You know, look, if you can't afford the Club Empathy, a 3-pack subscription would mean the world to me. 9 bottles of wine, bare minimum, a year. You're buying fucking Josh. You're buying Smith and Hook. You're buying Kendall Jackson, Santa Margarita, Yellowtail, Stella. Like, you're just buying stuff that's just not as good. Just not as good. Anyway, had a great night. Thank you guys so much. If when you get off the stream, if you can just do a Twitter or Facebook post and say, yo, sign up for Empathy Wines, give me a shout. I really appreciate all of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, 9 a.m., Tea with Gary V. If you enjoyed this and you don't know what Tea with Gary V is, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, I'll be live answering questions. No wine, just tea. I love you. See ya. Thank you so much for tonight. I love you guys. See ya. empathywines.com one last time. Go there, sign up. Club Empathy, the Platinum, send me the receipt. The 3-pack means the world to me. 1-off means the world to me. Best rosé, white and red in the market. Stop buying dumb shit. empathywines.com. Thank you, Crystal.